Hey guys, Andrew with Landmaster here, and today we're going to sit down and talk with Justin Starling from JSR Motorsports. We're going to dive into a little bit about the Landmaster title sponsorship of JSR Motorsports for the AMA Supercross and AMA Pro Motocross seasons, and just kind of learn a little bit about Justin and why he thought Landmaster was a great partnership for his team, and we'll dive right into it. So today's the first day at the factory.
Yep.
What was your first impressions?
Wow. Honestly, wow. Like anything that's American made definitely gets me excited. I've got a Toyota Tundra at home, American made, love it.
Which people don't realize because it says Toyota.
Right, but yeah, the Tundras are made in Austin, Texas. But yeah, no, it's cool that everything is made here, right? So like being able to walk through and see the line of it being, you know, just a frame, or actually just being
raw metal
being welded together, bolted together, then run through powder coat, and then being able to see that whole process of it being cured and everything to being brought out on the line and then built up. Wow, that's cool. It's really cool. I was pretty much floored by it. I walked through it twice just because I was just like mind boggled the whole time.
Yeah, when they brought me here for my interview, when I was looking to come here for a job, the powder coat system, I was like, can we see that a second time? Because like that's pretty wild.
It's insane.
Like, that powder coat system all being automated and stuff is pretty wild. And obviously, you know, seeing everything from cut, bend, weld, powder coat, all that's really nice. And I mean, we built a unit this morning on the visualizer, and you're taking it home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty cool to be able to do that. And
that is insane to me. When you said that could be a possibility, I didn't believe you at all. And then I saw the process of how you guys built them this morning, and I was like, he wasn't lying. Literally, it's done like that.
And I mean, yesterday, what was your statement? Like, you think we could build like 7 a day or something like that?
Yeah, I didn't think that. Honestly, I figured 5 to 7 would be like your max, and I lowballed it apparently really hard.
Yeah. We're running 15 right now, and we have the opportunity and ability to turn that up like well over 30.
Yeah, I don't think people really understand that in a 2 to 3 day span of by the time you've submitted your order, it's on its way.
Yeah.
That to me blew my mind. I really that's rare. Like sometimes me just ordering a pair of handlebars takes that long, and you guys are building a Landmaster from ground up.
Well, and I mean, you know, where we come from with dirt bikes, like we would have to order, you know, new model year stuff for August delivery in March.
Yeah.
And we were like sitting there like a kid in a candy store when August finally came. Here it's like, hey, I'm going to order this on Monday, and in 2 weeks it's going to be at my dealership. Yeah. That's wild.
Simply made to order. That is the coolest thing. That really surprised me, and I didn't understand that it was like that. But the fact that you can submit an order and in 2 or 3 days that thing is being shipped, and exactly how you want it, and all the specifications that it runs through before it even goes out the door. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely wow.
I'm sure knowing you spent time at the dyno.
Yes.
Like
yes, a couple times. Yeah.
Having your unit that you built and spec'd out run on a dyno to make sure that it does what it's supposed to do, horsepower wise, torque wise, top speed wise.
Yep.
Like it does the whole braking process for you. Like when you get this thing home, it's ready to go.
Yeah, everything being tested, gone through, thoroughly inspected. Crazy, you know, like it is really cool, but just being able to see it from the ground up was the coolest thing. I mean, we get our motorcycles and it's just kind of, that's what they are, you know, but to see it be built from ground up, from the frame, like that was the coolest thing. And then literally see them bending the metals to make it fit. Like that's just something you don't see every day. So yeah, it's really cool. It is really, really, really cool what you guys do here. And I'm super blessed to be a part of the company.
No, I mean, we appreciate it. Obviously we see value in what we're doing. That's why we came back for the second year, and we kind of increased the program for what we're doing.
Massively increased.
You know, that's why we're sending this demo home, because we want all the Supercross and motocross fans to see what Landmaster is, because the reality is, like we talked about this weekend in Indy, they're property owners.
Oh yeah.
Everyone that rides a dirt bike either owns property or knows someone who owns property.
Or they ride at a track that has these things. Yeah. Why can't they all be Landmasters?
And so we're going to have this thing at St. Louis Supercross. Yep. We're going to have it at Foxborough and Philly,
Nashville,
Denver, Nashville, Salt Lake, and then we'll have it at the Outdoor Nationals.
Yep. And then at the local track in Florida, like our local facility as well. Anywhere this thing can go, I'm going to take it, and as far as I'm aware, it can go everywhere.
Yeah. And what's really cool is at the Nationals, fans are going to be able to scan the QR code and enter for a chance to win.
As well as
a
Supercross.
Landmaster. That's true,
Yep.
Supercross
Yep.
too. So starting in St. Louis, you'll have that in your pit where they can come see the JSR pit, scan the QR code for a chance to win a Landmaster. We're giving that away at the end of the year. So that'll be really nice. And
so if anyone's interested in one of these things and don't really know what they could win, come by the JSR Motorsports pit. We have it on display. QR code's there. You can do it all in one. Check it out. Do the code. Do it all right there in my pit.
You'll be able to touch it, see it, feel it,
Yep.
because it's not going to be behind the red tape.
I'll
Where,
even take
no
you
one
for a
can see
drive.
it. Feld might frown on that.
Pro Motocross won't.
Pro Motocross will let you do whatever you want. Feld might be a little iffy on
Pro
the
Motocross
test
won't.
drives.
Come see me at Redbud. We'll drive that thing around. We'll go to Lot B.
Oh yeah. Keep that one off the YouTube. But yeah, that'll be, that'd be really nice for fans. For you to have that ability to show off the product, be able to kind of tell them like, hey, I've been there. I saw this thing get built from the ground up. And then obviously you'll have plenty of end user experience. People will be able to check out your YouTube channel and
I'm
see
going to put it through the rigger. I can tell you that right now. I might put a drag behind it and drag our Supercross track a little bit. I'm going to do it all.
There you go.
I'm going to do everything. I want to put this thing through the ringer and see what it can do, and I want to get it on film to let everyone know that it can do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of our whole thing is we're not a razor. We're not a go fast in the dunes machine, but we're a work machine, and you're able to do everything from basic property maintenance to going to the track and putting your spare wheels and your your toolbox in it. You somehow conjure your way into a cooler that we haven't even released yet, which I think is pretty damn cool that you're going to have to be the first one out there.
Got to have some water in there, you know what I
mean? So you'll be able to advertise the cooler, which is nice. And yeah, overall, I mean, that's kind of
the Bluetooth speaker as well.
Oh yeah, soundbar. That's new as well. We just launched that.
So we'll make sure everyone's listening to some good music.
Yeah, you'll be able to draw fans in the pit just by having music playing because no one else does.
And we'll be on the electric amp. So even better is there won't be any noise drowning out the music. So we have a lot of great things in the works.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what comes of it over the next couple of months. Obviously, I'll see you in Foxborough in a couple of weeks. Maybe we'll do some Landmaster Live stuff. Maybe we'll do like maybe we'll do a giveaway for some tickets or some Landmaster merch or some signed JSR merch. We'll figure something out and kind of get people interacting with what we do and kind of go from there.
Maybe some VIP experience. Come hang out with us. Ride around in the thing. We'll do whatever.
Figure something out that'll be cool and kind of get the fans engaged a little bit and let them see what you came and saw today and kind of why I've been here as long as I have because not everyone knows what Landmaster is, but when you get to see it firsthand, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and if you go to my YouTube channel, Justin Starling Motocross, you will have a full reign of what I got to see and how I got to go through the whole facility, as well as get and talk through how it's built and all that without it being any other way besides my way. So that's pretty cool to be able to share that experience that I had. So everything I went through and how I saw it, I was filming it all.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess the best way to get this across to moto people is you didn't buy a Works Edition 450 and then have to change the bars and change the pipe and change foot pegs and everything. You literally showed up, went on the builder and said, okay, cool. I want the equivalent to a Works Edition, but I want, this stereo. I want this set of seats. I want this set of wheels. I want this bed. I want these mirrors, this accessory. And it all came out that way. It's the equivalent of being able to order your Works Edition with your bar bend, your pegs, your pipe, your ECU mapping. So like for those moto people who don't know side-by-sides, that's kind of the crossover.
Yeah, a lot of people have to usually get the product and then adjust the product.
Yeah, you spend $5,000 in mods just to make it work for you versus here, you order it how you want it.
Yeah, how it leaves here is exactly what you order.
Yeah, random question because I've got to hit everybody with something random, otherwise it wouldn't be me. We've been doing this for a year and a half now. Favorite part about dealing with Landmaster from the business or marketing side of things? Not the product, but like what we do as a business or how we advertise or whatever. What do you...
Well, I love the way you guys present yourself. It's professional, it looks clean. The logo is something that's always stood out to me since day one, it's a really clean logo. It's not some crazy font with this or that, it's really clean. So when I put it with my branding of JSR Motorsports, and on the motorcycle, it looks really professional. And then the wings are just another thing that adds in there. It just looks awesome.
Yeah.
You know, it's really nice. It's super clean. I have an image that I like to keep with my program, with being as professional as possible, and Landmaster fits that absolutely perfect.
And that's an answer I probably wouldn't have expected, just from the aspect of like, when we talk about marketing and, you know, how, like, being a business partner, like, you don't think about the logo being such a big piece of it when we push so hard on the American made, but it really does drive home the fact that, like, what we're doing here is working, and, you know, keeping that clean image continues to gain traction. And obviously our bird is becoming more and more recognized. I mean, we were in Indy and we had people talking like, hey, that's Landmaster. We you know, we know what that is.
Absolutely.
And we had a couple people come up and say they own one. So like that was, you know, that's cool to continue to see that grow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming out.
Yeah,
we appreciate
absolutely.
it. Thank you for your time. We know this added to your Indy travel, and you're not exactly home with your very pregnant wife at the moment.
I am home. This is my home.
I mean,
licensed side, it's snowing outside, so it's nice in here.
There you go. And we're going to get you loaded up with your demo tomorrow and send you on your way back to Florida where it's nice and warm.
Yep. Expect a lot of content here soon.